area Luigi Rajesh. I'm Professor Luigi. This is our 4th episode of the Science Kid Show of the 1st season on Nickelodeon. And for today's topic is facts about the climate. So, here's what you know about the climate. The climate is a typical weather of a place over a long time. Here's some other climates we'll be doing in this slideshow. Tropical climate, temperate climate, Mediterranean climate, monsoon climate, oceanic climate, continental climate, mountain climate, and where I got the facts. Quiz about climates, and then the answers. So be prepared, everyone. Be prepared to be amazed. Chapter 2. Tropical Climate. Tropical climate are warm climates in the tropical zone on either side of the equator. The average temperature, which is the mean, so therefore the mean temperature is 27 degrees Celsius. There are 3 types of tropical regions. Tropical rainforest of equatorial, which is AF, tropical monsoon, AM, and last but not least, tropical wet and dry or savanna, AW. Chapter 3. Temperate climates. Temperate climates are mild climates in the temperate zones. The summer temperatures may average 23 degrees Celsius. However, the winter temperatures may average 12 degrees Celsius. Chapter 4. Mediterranean climate. Mediterranean climate is a temperate climate with warm summers and mild winter. It comes in Mediterranean, California, South Africa, and South Australia. Average temperature in winter is 30 to 65 degrees Celsius. Average temperature in summer months is 50 degrees Celsius or above. Last but not least, warmest month average is about 72 degrees Celsius. Chapter 5. Monsoon Climate. Monsoon climate is a climate with one very wet and one very dry season. The climate's average annual temperature is 27.05 degrees Celsius, which is also 80.7 degrees Fahrenheit. This climate's annual temperature range is 3.6 degrees Celsius, which is 2 Fahrenheit, which means it's very cold, isn't it? Chapter 6. Oceanic Climate. Oceanic climate is a climate that is wetter near oceans. Their monthly mean temperature, which is the average, is below 22 degrees Celsius, which is 72 degrees Fahrenheit. In the warmest month, and above 0 degrees Celsius, which is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, or negative 3 degrees Celsius, which is 27 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, Chapter 7. Continental Climate. Continental climate is a drier climate in the center of the continents. The large annual difference was 29.8 degrees Celsius, which was 85.64 degrees Fahrenheit. The summer temperature average was 19.2 degrees Celsius, which was 65.5 degrees Fahrenheit. The winter temperature average was 1.6 degrees Celsius, which was 35 degrees Fahrenheit. And last but not least, Chapter 8, Mountain Climate and where I got the facts. You'll be surprised when you see this, so prepare to be amazed. Mountain climates get colder and windier with height. Its average temperature is 66.2 degrees Celsius. Their rainfall average is 877 millimeters. Well, if you want to know where I got the facts, simple. I got them from 4,000. I got them in 4,000 facts. Now, prepare to be amazed with the quiz. So, quiz about climate, here we are. Chapter 1. Number 1. Define climate. Number 2. Define tropical climate. 3. Define temperate climate. 4. Define Mediterranean climate. Number 5. Define monsoon climate. Number 6. Define oceanic climate. 7. Define continental climate. 8. Define mountain climate. Chapter 10. The answers. If you want to know what the answers are, well, here they are. Number 1. Climate is the typical weather of a place over a long time. Number 2. Tropical climates are warm climates in the tropical zone on either side of the equator. Number 3. Temperate climates are mild climates in the temperate zones. 4. Mediterranean climate is a temperate climate with warm summers and mild winter. Monsoon climate is a climate with one very wet and one very dry season. Number 6. Oceanic climate is a climate that is weather near oceans. Number 7. Continental climate is a drier climate in the center of the continents. And last but not least, number 8. Mountain climates get colder and windier with height. Well, that's our slideshow for this episode, guys. See you next time on the Science Kids Show. And remember, scientists or not, you can still do science because science rules. And guess what? We're going to put up a website. And you'll know science if you see them. Well, that's our episode, guys. See you in the 5th episode of the Science Kids Show in the 1st season on Nickelodeon. And there are some more episodes, so subscribe it and even YouTube it. Well, see you in the next episode, guys. Hasta la vista.